Morning, Lee. That's you okay? Are you okay? I'm up. Why have you got your arm above my head?
Because I don't want to fall.
Right, go on, shovel. Oh, my head. Oh, go on, shovel that way up a bit. Go on. Whoa, that was more of a step.
Whoop.
Oh, well done, well done.
Your turn.
I'm not doing it now. I've got a bad foot.
Hold the camera.
No, I hope you've enjoyed a little autumnal walk through Snipe Dales down the. We're out for an autumnal walk with the autumnal colours of the trees on an autumnal day as we're heading into winter. Where are we, Sandra?
We're at Snipe Dales.
Snipe Dales, which is approximately 30 minutes from Wainfleet and about 40-ish minutes, I do believe, from the Nurseries Caravan Park. So I've been here a couple of times, but Lee and Sandra have never been here. And there's a couple of routes you can go down. I've historically always been here with Rasher, and there is an area which I think they had some cows or something in, where you weren't allowed to take dogs, but there are toilets and stuff like that here. So what we can do, let's go and have a look at the map. There's a pane displays, £1 to park the car, and then there's there's no dogs allowed in the reserve because there's cows from memory. But we'll go down there, and you've got the green trail, the black trail and the pink trail, and there's big walks and little walks and a big nature reserve, and there was a little stream, and Rasher kept stopping for a little paddle and everything, but we can decide which way we're going to go around. The name Snipe Dales indicates a snipe were once a common bird here. It looks like a, what do you call them with a big long peach? And we've got the Grand Land, so this way where you're not allowed the dogs, I do believe. So you've got there and back trail, 1 mile, 30 minutes. Country Park Trail, 1¼ miles, 45 minutes, and the Snipe Trail's about 2 hours. And then we've also got a lovely little picnic area. Formed through glacial and water action, is one of the few largely unspoilt West Valley systems in Lincolnshire. In the spring, blah blah blah. Well, excited? You excited, Lee? Looking forward to it?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Are you looking forward to it, Sandra?
What was the blah 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 bit?
I've just become a Gretna blah blah blah. It's relatively mild. It's damp, but it's not soggy or anything like that. We've not got crispy leaves to be kicking. But we've got all the beautiful autumn colours. Right, Lee said we'll do the Country Park Trail. I said to Lee, are we going to get lost? And Lee said, no, probably not. And the reason being, I think I did this once and I ended up losing the indicators. So it's a bit like a pine tree we're following, isn't it? Keep all your dogs on lead at all times, clean up after them. So we're going to be following that one there, and it's a lovely day to be out on a walk. Oh, Lee, is there anybody in it? Should we go and investigate? Go on. Right, so, what have we spotted, Lee? We've spotted a den. Oh, God. Somebody tried to trick me up. Right, so obviously a bit of den building been going on. Oh God, I think I'm going to fall over by the end of today. Lee, how do you get in the front of it? Right. Not very waterproof, is it? You couldn't live in that, could you? No, not really. You know what I'm going to do, Lee? I'm going to make a contribution. There you go. You stay there. I've helped build a treehouse. Well, a den, not a treehouse. You all excited, Sandra? It's very quiet, isn't it? All the mature trees. looking skyward. Right. Which way, Lee? So it's that way, isn't it? Because that's the black star. It's something I ended up getting lost. Well, not lost here, but it all went wrong last time. I ended up on a completely different path. Oh, look at that there. You're gonna run up it, Sandra? You're gonna leg it? Go on, leg it, Sandra. Go on, leg it. There you. Making sure we're on the right road, Lee. Well, not the right road, the right path. I think we are, aren't we? A few blackberries left. Definitely a lot of leaves off the trees. You just said it's very quiet, Sandra.
Very quiet.
Oop, don't fall, will you? If we find a big ridge, we're going to go up it again.
I have to put light coloured trousers on again. I'm not wise. I'm still figuring out how I'm going to clean the other ones.
So, I've forgotten what the name of that place was now. Was it Furze Hill? And Sandra came crashing down the side of an embankment with white jeans on.
Well, they're not whites anymore.
Camoed. What kind of berries are they?
I think it might be Gelderos.
Okay.
Forestry Commission sign.
Hang on a minute. Right, Lee's our leader. We're going to follow Lee.
So that must be the long trail. That way.
I think I missed doing this last time and I ended up going down the long trail. And I got to a sign. Oh. I think so. The smartwatch says am I on a workout? Oh, there's a bench there. We're going to keep really quiet, but just behind a tree here there's a little munkjack deer. Can you see a little munkjack walking over here? Right. So there's a sign saying to the car park, no authorised access. And we found another pine tree. It's so still as well, isn't it? It's not just quiet, but it's still, isn't it? So, you're just telling me a story then, Sandra. I don't think it was with me, where somebody thought you were a ghost.
I'm trying to remember. I think it might have been Norwich. I'm not sure. It was a long time ago if it was Norwich, and I think it might have been New Year's Eve, and so kind of the middle of the night.
The middle of the night?
So I remember sitting on this bench, probably near the cathedral, if I remember correctly. And then some random people walked past, and I don't know why, they thought we were ghosts, and we got really frightened, so we thought you were ghosts.
Okay, so maybe the next question is, why were you sat on a bench in the middle of the night by a cathedral? Which is even more weirder.
Because it was New Year's Eve.
And what were you doing?
Looking for somewhere to go for New Year's Eve, I think.
In the middle of the night?
Midnight.
Oh, it's at midnight, not the middle of the night. Right, so if anybody thinks Sandra looks like a ghost and understands that story, and you're able to, please do comment down there below, because it didn't make too much sense to myself, Well, I'm just probably a little bit simple.
Not as much sense as making traps for innocent passers-by.
I was just showing Sandra how to make a trap for passers-by, and you weren't amused, were you? Well, it's the sort of thing you do when you're 13 or 14, isn't it? Did you never make a trap for passers-by when you were little? Oh dear. Massive Scottish pine, isn't it? Hi to that one. There's another little path indicator. Now we're going in the right direction. If we get a bit of a clearing, we may throw up the drone, but only if we got a clearing. It's a bit unsafe, otherwise we could lose it, couldn't we, Lee?
It's quite big as well.
Huge. Beautiful clear stream. The last time I was here, I'm positive Rasha came down and she had a little glug of water here. And there were some kids with fishing nets, funny enough. And I don't think this was overgrown. I think you used to be able to get down there. Right, let's follow the signs. Do 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 do. Which way, Lee? Not that way. Or that way. I think it's that way. What do you reckon? As I was saying to Sandra, there's very little, well, obviously this time of year a lot of things are dormant, but very little bird cheeping. I'm going to put my Merlin app on, I think. Sandra says it could be a robin. Or something singing. It doesn't sound like a robin to me. Well, there you go. Sandra was right. It's you can hear it. It's the European robin. There we go. Well, we've got a bit of a clearing here, haven't we? Some right, so we're just going to throw the drone up. We've got a bit of a clearing, so we're not going to go to send it out far. But Lee, at the moment, we're getting alerts on the phone, is in pilot mode. And we'll be bringing some drone footage during this video. Whew. All being well, the drone will have picked up some of the autumnal colours. And yeah, I like the style, just sat on a bench flying away, Lee, isn't it?
Yeah.
It'd be prettier if it was snowing, wouldn't it? Like snowdrops coming down. the little bench with sand. The colours are really nice. It's such a sand. What we should have done there, we should have had
a nest in there.
Is it a what? Oh, it looks like a nest. Right? Is there a bird having a sleep in that nest? It's a very low nest. It is a nest. Possibly. Yeah, but you've got to imagine if this is in full green, it'd be quite hidden. So just on the bench there, says Sandra, we should have bought some egg and crest sandwiches with a crust cut off, cut into little triangles.
No, if you'd have asked Uno, that could have been, well, apart from the crest, we had everything else to do that.
And a flask of hot tea. So when you were younger and you used to come out with a flask of hot tea or even coffee, did you put the milk in the flask, or did you have it in a little separate container? So you used to brew the tea.
We used to put it in the flask, but I'll admit it didn't always end well. If you got to clean the flask.
Ooh, yeah, bicarbonate soda. You have to with boiling water. Do you remember cleaning a flask out that way? Good old thermos flasks. We could have brought that little stove out with us, couldn't we? And heated up a kettle of water and had a proper brew. Hi. Anyway, you enjoying your little walk, Sandra? Hey.
Yeah, it's nice to be out.
Fresh. A bit weird. We've got a bit of a breeze come up
It was dead still before,
from nowhere. Yeah, there wasn't even a. Oh. What bird song was that then?
It's the warden call. I'm not sure what bird.
I have to wonder about the moles. There must be a bigger walk because somewhere along the line, isn't there?
A bit like the sandstone trail.
Well, yeah, possibly something like that, isn't it? Scratching down to sure that's badger activity or not. A little bench. So did you know the muntjac deers are not indigenous to this country, Sandra? I thought they were, but I was...
I think I kind of vaguely did know that, but I can't remember where they're from.
I was watching or reading somewhere about non-indigenous species, and obviously grey squirrels were one of the pests that have done it. There's,
some wild wallabies, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a big. Is it the Isle of Man or the Isle of Wight somewhere? There's actually a big wallaby colony, and they're going on about the parakeets.
Really taken over.
And then is it crayfish?
Yeah. I think
And they've become a real serious problem in parts.
Well, mink in Norfolk have been problem feeding us.
So they actually have mink traps now. So people thought that they were doing good by letting the minks out of mink farms, but unfortunately once they got out into the wildlife, they can decimate areas with things. Yeah, but muntjac deer, I'm not too sure what the story is on that. But the story with the parakeets, there's lots of myths that they escaped from a zoo and they escaped from a film set, wasn't it, or something. There's lots of urban myths behind the parakeets. So when we lived in Manchester, we actually occasionally had the parakeets come into our back garden, didn't we? Which was, and then you get people who've never seen them before on Facebook going, somebody lost a parrot.
You see them flying over quite often in South Manchester.
But they don't, apparently they're not a danger to our bird life with the way that they feed. Apparently they're not like a pest. It's strange if you walk into the woods and it's like an elephant passed by, wouldn't it?
Just a bit.
So, true story. So when we lived where we used to live in Manchester, we had I think it was Gandhi Circus. Used to set up in a place called the Cowfield, and you could see the circus, the big top and all the rest of it from the back of our house, and then you would see elephants on the Cowfield because Gandhi's had elephants at the time. Yeah, really strange. Right, so coming up to another bit of a clearing. Beautiful autumn colours. Right, it's a butterfly sanctuary. Grasslands cleansed in the past before our meadows were ploughed up or lost through the use of herbicides and pesticides. An abundance of butterflies wing here on a warm summer's day. Speckled wood, large white, small whites, green veined white, meadow brown, common blue, brown August, gatekeeper, small heap, wool brown, the red admiral, small tortoise. Yeah. So where we are, last time I came here I had Rasher, and there is another nature reserve down here, but you're not allowed to take your dogs. So I said we're going to have a quick look. And I think it was because there was, I think, cattle grazing. So I've not been down this part before. Hang on a minute. Cattle grazing closed. I'm not too sure what this means. Right, sorry, cattle grazing, please keep all gates closed. So it's sort of like at the bottom of the valley and everywhere's opened up, which I wasn't really expecting. And what have we got here now? Another information board. Grassland management. Barn owl. Bulls. Woodpecker. The rich herb community is home to many kinds of field mice live in. The shallow pools are home to amphibians such as frogs and newts, dragonflies. If left ungrazed, yeah, so using the cattle to manage basically.
What's that?
That's a Lincolnshire Wildlife Trust logo, isn't it?
Oh.
I think that's what it is, isn't it?
I hope so.
Hopefully. Okay. See if we can find any ghosts or spirits. This area has been grazed by a hardy traditional breed of pony. Do not approach or feed the ponies. Wild ponies somewhere. Little pony. Little pony. All I can see are molehills, like. Load of them. Oh, the big fairy ringers in there, aren't there? Look at them all going.
Get past the best on you.
Yeah. It's just been a very weird, fairly well dry and warm autumn, hasn't it? But that, not really. If it's warm like that, though, it should be quite good for the mushroom population. The nursery is just full of them, awash with fungi. Yeah, loads. Sorry, Lee. That's you okay? Are you okay? No, don't fall over, will you, Lee? No, I'm going to tell you a story about something that happened to me once on a tree, very similar to this. Was that a bit epic? Come on, Sandra, I dare you. Right, Sandra's turn. Hang on a minute. Here we go. In for a penny. Yeah, just a couple of the drone bag.
White trousers.
I said I was going to bring you on to us. I'm doing some photographs. Just,
It's like...
right, hang on a minute. Well, I might come up and join you. No, you just wiggle your way along.
Don't get too far from that.
Come on, I dare you. Can I push you?
No.
Only joking. Don't
break the wife.
Don't break the wife. Well, come on. Right, come on, Sandra. Why are you screaming?
Because you're unpredictable.
Who's unpredictable? Right. I'm up. Why have you got your arm above my head?
Because I don't want to fall.
Right, go on, shovel. Oh, my head. Oh, go on, shovel that way up a bit. Go on, wiggle up. Wiggle up. I'm reminiscing about what happened to me when I was little here, Sandra. Did I ever tell you the story about the Well Green Woods? Yeah, go on. I'm
serious.
I'm shuffling along. I'm gonna get to the end there. Come on.
Not with me, you know. I'm jumping down.
Hey, you can't abandon your husband. Please,
watch me.
Lee, should Sandra abandon me or stay with me? Go on, which one? Abandon me. Right, go on, we get up a bit further. Go on.
Yeah, I need to...
What do you need to do?
I want my feet back on the ground, if that's right.
My feet are just swinging. Right, wait a minute. Let me get down. Oh.
I see a baby holly down there.
A baby what?
Holly.
Oh yeah, baby holly.
I've got green trousers now.
Oh, what's that then? Go on, Lee. What are you doing? Oh!
Go for it.
Oh my golly! Oh, Tarzan! Oh! You did a lot of facial expressions there, Lee. Dear. Oh, he's going right. So, when I was very little, I must have been whatever the year of the space opera. I must have been, I don't know, about 8. So we used to have some shops near us called the Well Green Shops, and there was a little wood, the Well Green Wood sort of thing, nearby, and I went on my space hopper up to the Well Green Shops. Like, so if you imagine an 8-year-old now on a bright thing, I must have got it at Christmas, you know, well, at Christmas when you got these Christmas presents, like everybody's out playing with them. So I'm bounding up and down because I'm it, because I've got a space hopper. And this is an absolute true story, this. Then, I must have gone to, I think I went to get a newspaper for me. Dad, the Daily Mirror or the Sun or something. And I come back, I think I got the newspaper under my arm, and I decided to go and have a play in the woods. My mum said, don't go in the woods on your own. So you've got to go in the woods, haven't you, if you're told not to. And there was a branch exactly the same as that, just like that. And I climbed, just like you did then. I climbed on it, but I went over, and I'm virtually then upside down. And then I fell out and landed on my back and winded myself, and I've never been winded. I thought I was dying. It's never happened. Have you ever been winded? Yeah. So all the air out, your lungs pops out, and I couldn't breathe. And I decided I had to walk home because I'd hurt myself that much. I've now got a newspaper and a space up on my back, like this. I'm getting in, and my mum's going, what have you done? I said, I can't breathe, Mum. She said, what's happened? I said, I fell off my space hopper. So I couldn't tell I'd been in the woods. I nearly died on a branch like that, just like that.
What's the moral of the story?
Don't go climbing trees when you're 8 years old and branches like that. And if you do fall off, land on your feet, don't land on your back. I completely ended up on my back. Proper winded myself. I was just looking, sorry, just 1 second here. Sorry, I've got a problem with my heel on my ankle every day. I keep going on about it. And it's not hurting at all at the minute. It hurts when I get out of bed. I don't know whether it's, but I was saying I've got my support bandage on. The compressing bandage on. So just diversifying. We've just seen another path and a little bridge. So I'm thinking, Sandra, I dare you to see if you can jump the stream without crossing the bridge. Can you, Lee?
I'm not sure.
It's more landing with your hands on nettles, isn't it? Right. So what path's this then?
I can jump that.
You can jump that?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Whoa, that was more of a step. You stepped, that wasn't a jump, that was a step. Go on, Sandra, I dare you. You're going for it?
It's not very deep.
Traditional glazed valley grassland with streams and woodlands. Go on, do a jump. Up. She's concentrating, Lee. Up. Oh, well done.
Your turn.
I'm not doing it now. I've got a bad foot.
Hold the camera.
No, you're okay. I genuinely have got a bad foot. There's another path. There's lots of paths here, isn't there? What are all the what are all of these? Willow, is it?
Oh, it's alder with an A.
With an A, an alder.
Alder tree. I don't know, it's planted in the park.
Right, grazing land again. We're not seeing any animals apart from the muntjac deer. Pretty interesting.
We were talking about. You thought the sea buckthorn was gauze. This is actual gauze.
No, so they're with the gauze.
With the yellow flowers.
Yeah, I'm going to say there's not much left of it, but there's out. But it's the yellow flowers. So when I was
Really
working
old, actually.
at Erstwhile Campsite, they had a big bank of it, and it was a sea of yellow at one stage. Natural defence in a garden, isn't it? You put things like that up and stuff to keep intruders out. Right. Now then. So, paths cross. So going that way, so it must be that way, mustn't it? I think it's this one. If you go down to the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down to the woods today, you'll never believe your eyes. What do you sound like? There might be a monster in the woods. Ooh. Like, I'm guessing it means that way.
A bit fearful, we're just walking around a big
I think we might. Well, I'm sure this happened to me last time. I'm sure. I mean, it does say. So there's a sign missing. So we've come from that way, but there's a sign missing off that side. But on the back there, it definitely says that way. But I feel like we should be going that way. Follow lead. Lead's the leader. We want lead for our leader. We want lead for our leader. We want lead for our leader. Because he's big and strong, aren't you, Lee?
I think if we see another car park that way sign, we should do the car park that way sign.
No, I think last time I ended up on the wrong path. Picnic bench. Yeah, so my instinct now says to go right, but I'm sure we'll find. What are we going to do if we don't find a sign?
Not sign of any signs right at the moment.
We might be here forever. We might never get out of the forest. I've given Lee a big tip on how to find inhabited. There it is. I found it. It's been trimmed down. Yeah, there it is. Is this the path we came? We've been here, haven't we? This is the bridge we had a look at before, and so I came here with Russia. We ended up on a path that we came on. We're not another nice picnic area, isn't there? Oh, what's that, Sandra? Car park. Hang on a minute. What's? I found another bridge. I'm always attracted to bridges. You're attracted to bridges, aren't you? Hey? There's always something quite enchanting about a little bridge with a little stream, isn't there? It's like a little mini weir. Look at that there. Cascading down. Lee, can you jump from there to there?
I would try it.
Go on, dare you? That's quite pretty, isn't it? I think we've probably ended up descending a lot further than we possibly thought, because we're now on a great big hill ahead of us. So we're coming definitely towards the end of our little walk, if I'm where I think I am. So you could have come in this way and follow the green trail, the pine road. That's pretty well. Grey spotted woodpeckers, long beetle, Speckled things. A white throat, Sandra. A siskin. What's a siskin? Primrose, stitchworm, blue bottle, foxglove, black cape. Spring's listen after the beautiful songs.
I've never seen these, I think, near us, you know.
Not too sure.
Okay.
Well, an older, you said older before, didn't you?
I feel like it wet.
The black cap, known as the nightingale of the north. That's nothing like a badger, Sandra. You know about being a badger. That's the Wildlife Trust badger. But I think they just have that as a logo as well.
This is the back of the badger.
That's two birds, isn't it? Like,
Oh, that's...
does that look like a badger? It looks like two birds to me. What would you identify that as?
I have no idea.
It's a bird, isn't it? In other words, that's a badger. What you It's been a long day, darling. It's been a long, long day. Hard day in my life. And it's not a day I choose to forget. Yeah, there was a ranger here last time. This was all open, and there was toilets and stuff, and that's where we parked the car. You going to the loo before we go? Are you okay? Sandra's going to bob in, and then there was yeah, he's still here. I was going to say there was a leaflet rack. Sparsely populated small villages, unspoilt market towns. Neoclassic farmers first settled in, then the Romans, the Vikings, the medieval monks. Working landscape. Yeah, just picked up a little leaflet to take home. Looks like they've got some nest boxes up here. One at the back of here as well. So we hope you've enjoyed a little autumnal walk through Snipe Dales down the pine. We did get lost neither, did we?
Well,
Which is quite a miracle. You enjoyed that, Sandra?
Yeah, definitely worth another visit, I would say.
Enjoy that, Lee?
yeah.
So it'd be nice to come back here in the depths of winter.
Spring.
And spring, when everything becomes magical again and the leaves start and the bird song starts back up and nature does what nature does best and recovers and goes on for another year. So I think we'll finish the vlog off. If you stayed here to the end, there's a massive thumbs up from Sandra, massive thumbs up from Lee, big thumbs up from us. If you've already subscribed to our channel, you can do down there completely free of charge. And all being well, we'll be getting some more walks and more adventures as the Erstwhile Campsite Warden and Erstwhile Warden's wife. You're an Erstwhile Warden's son. The new title. Right, Sandra, do you want to say ta-ra?
Toodaloo.
Goodbye.
Keep smiling.